All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So before we get started, just make sure you do the housekeeping, which is hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, leaving a comment, letting yourselves be known in the chat. We do not like the lurkers here. We want you guys to be a part of the Dano Dojo crew. So make sure you drop a flag, drop wherever you're watching from, whoever you are, and we want to make sure we give you a shout out on the live stream. So it has been super volatile. We've tried to been getting back in the game of trading. It's not easy, and it took a break from it a little bit. We came in strong, and we were doing pretty good. And but with this volatility of the Market Clarity Act and Genius Act for crypto being delayed, and Coinbase, Brian Armstrong told, basically let everyone know, hey, we're out. We're not supporting this unless these provisions and things get changed, or maybe they're wanting a piece of the deal or something that didn't work out with them that they do not agree with. So it's given some volatility in the markets, but then also we have some sniffings of possible attack on Iran, and there's just like some volatility with that geopolitically. The gold and silver prices are pumping. I mean, we got the S&P is getting close to breaking new all-time highs again. And it looks like crypto's still just it's just like, is it gonna pump yet? This is where we're at, my friends. And I know it feels like that. You're just like, is it just, we're poking a stick? We're like, is it going to move? Are we gonna get an all-time high sooner than later this year? Well, it's hard to tell. I'm just going to be honest. It's really hard to tell. I mean, the markets, because of the nature of the manipulation, how they can wash trade Bitcoin through the futures contracts and Ethereum and Solana. It's tough, because the liquidity all depends on how they're going to play the game with the ETFs, with tariff news or any type of tensions between, China, and there's just some volatility in the markets. But I think with gold and silver pumping right now, and we look at this chart, we can bring up this chart right now, and make sure you guys are sharing this. Make sure you guys are following the live stream, because we're going to try and give you guys some steps and things you can possibly do to get set for this year. And one of them is just to be a part of the Dano Dojo crew, because there's a lot of smart people, high IQ individuals that are part of the Dojo crew, and they're inside of the Discord, and we are curating and making this thing really tight. And we're going to just do our best to try and preserve capital. We might mess up. We might have occur some losses, but if we stay in long enough and learn together, then we will, in time, get back all the losses by the massive volatility that you see here. Because look, gold and silver pumping and gold and silver getting volatility even from 2016 never trumps the volatility of the digital markets of digital gold and digital silver, which is powering the internet and powering the rails that all the banks are going to be using. This whole Market Clarity Act and Genius Act, by the way, is all just a way of, hey, you don't get to be the bank. We're the bank. That's the whole thing. The banks have always convinced us that we need to use them with our cash, when we could have just been trying to figure out a way to, because they were the only option. We had all these banks that are just like, okay, yeah, we issue the bank, we issue the loan. Well, guess what? Crypto, you can issue a loan. You can, with your cash, issue a loan and get the fees. See, the thing is the system and the banks kind of knew this. Maybe they did it. Maybe they were not as knowledgeable. They weren't on the forefront, but the banks have always been generating fees from our cash, and we never got a chance to be a part of it. We've just been the pawns in the money scheme for the banks, because once you deposit your cash in the bank, it ain't yours anymore. It's almost just like how centralized exchanges, when you deposit your crypto in their exchange, they're the broker now. Guess what? DeFi means you are the decentralized entity being a node in the network to receive the fees. They're like, no, we're not going to let you do that. We're going to give you market clarity and structure, Bill. It's a load of malarkey. It's a lot of hoopla. They see that there is a way that we can operate in our self-entity, and they're like, no, we're going to have a piece of that. So that's all what's happening here. And just, you can choose to be a part of that stupid, dumb, old, antiquated system, or you can just be like, it's DeFi. I'm going to go into this protocol. I'm going to buy the assets, because you can't tell me what to do with my internet usage and my free speech on the internet with my purchases. Then this is how there's going to be a split of people doing that. Then there's going to be people that will willingly let themselves be tracked and have some type of CBDC crap. So this is what is going to be the counterculture split, and why crypto is the bleeding edge culture of everything that is going to be taking place in the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. It has to do with crypto, AI, robotics, energy. That's it, dominance. So we have to keep our eyes on the ball. We have to be investing in network effects and network growth, DCAing in our bags, constantly compounding. We can try and trade. We're going to be doing a little bit of trading. We're going to get back in the game. It's really volatile right now. So obviously, we're we're experiencing the volatility, and right now, just where we'll go through a little bit of the news, and then we'll go to the TA. Robinhood CEO is urging Congress to pass the Crypto Clarity Act. He said lawmakers Thursday to pass the bipartisan Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, which would divide oversight between the CFTC and SEC while adding consumer protections. He highlighted gridlock blocking staking in states like California and stock tokens unavailable in the U.S. but offered in Europe. The bill faces delays after the Senate Banking Committee postponed a vote, with Coinbase withdrawing support over concerns like bans on tokenized equities and DeFi restrictions. And so the DeFi restrictions is basically like where the DeFi protocols would have to send paperwork to the CFTC, their SEC, and send all this and basically they're like, yeah, because we're gonna get a piece of your stuff. And it's always been like that. It's always like the bureaucracy, the things that that we've had to deal with. So, but you can just say, okay, where's the money flowing? Where's the money flowing? And where can I get into this before it's like breaking news and everyone's talking about it? A lot of people are focusing on prediction markets, and they're kind of just gambling, or they're just like they're trading, or they're not even accumulating the assets. Maybe they're just trading. Maybe they are just trading. And which we are going to be doing, on this channel. We'll show you right now. We've been something crazy happened with Horizon. We were talking about it. If you've been following the channel, something crazy happened with Horizon. So it is an old legacy privacy protocol in 2021, but then relaunched mainnet on Base. That was what we kind of missed the point on. Was like, why is people accumulating this? Why is volume spiking on this thing? And how can we trade it? So we traded it, but then, man, this thing has been so volatile, and I think for a reason, because they're trying to shake people out before this thing pops to 21 bucks. 21 bucks was the all-time high in 2021, and this thing is trying to trudge to it. But it's not going to be one god green candle. It's going to give us some resistance points that it's hit before, and it's going to oscillate waves. So this is what I'm watching and trading right now, and also Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And so, but there's also some other things that we could potentially get into, but man, this is one to watch right now. And it's like, man, if you can get into a position in one of these and ride it. So we're going to lower the leverage a little bit, and we are going to basically get back into this position. We're going to make sure. Okay. So it is super volatile right now. It's potential that you could get stopped out immediately. So, I mean, right now it's tricky. So what we're going to do is do the stop loss and just say, hey, we're going to stop loss this sucker at like 15, 20%, 20%. And so we're just going to, we're gonna play the game right now, because if they're gonna try and shake people out, well, you can try and shake me out, but I see this wave. It's an oscillating wave, and the next spot is basically $14, 14, almost 15 bucks. That could be the next stop, but we just have to. It's potential we can get stopped out. It isn't risk free, Mr. Raul Paul, with your risk free on this channel. Nothing is risk-free, not even in life. We know nothing's basically risk-free. So anyone that ever says it's basically risk-free, you need to run away from those people immediately, because they obviously have experienced different types of risk in their trading career that made them all the wealth, and then now they can just like, you know, basically grift on the timeline and sell real vision and say it's basically risk-free. So you don't have to do that. So let's look at the Bitcoin price currently right now. The Bitcoin price is, it's still looking pretty good. We had a bullish MACD cross here to get, we had a W pattern, this W on the 5 minute. So the 5 minute was giving us a W, showing us where we had a nice liquidity buy right here in the order block. But it is a battle right now, I think, between the bears and the bulls with all of the market structure volatility happening. And we said that, look, Bitcoin was going to probably eventually spike up into 98K. This could be a big resistance point for the bears to try and come in and take control. But then all we need is just another nice liquidity push for either BlackRock, ETFs, like just massive buys coming in, something that can push this price back into getting out of that thin liquidity area to get us to 100K. Because 100K is another nice resistance point, but until we can get there, we could just get chopped. We could just be chopping, you know? So chop is annoying. We want to kind of see, you know, we want to see, because it could just go like this and we could get ranged. Solana was doing this. Solana was getting ranged pretty hard. Right here, I'll show you. A range was established pretty, I mean, look here. When we talk about ranges, this is called wash trading ranges. If you look at the winter mute, you can do this. You can do this research. You can go on Arkham Intelligence, and this is a blockchain scanner. It scans wallets, it scans entities, it scans exchanges, everything. And you can type in winter mute. You can then filter to tokens and see in the past 5 minutes, an hour, in the past 45 minutes, how much of a token has been sent in to Wintermute. And you'll see there's Binance Hot Wallet, OKX Hot Wallet, Gate.io Hot Wallet, Kraken. All the big exchanges use their hot wallets to send massive amounts of probably customer funds of Solana, ETH, and Bitcoin, because they're not going to use their own. They're going to send all that in to Wintermute or wherever, Cumberland and the clearinghouses, and they will then sell it. It dumps the price. Then they send stable coin into Wintermute to then buy it from Wintermute. Then they send it back into the exchange, and then it's all just this wash, rinse, and repeat pattern that happens in the range. And then the traders are trying to also trade that, and this is just kind of what the market's doing. So what we can do, and it's not easy. If it was so easy, everyone would fucking do it. Excuse my language, but everyone would be doing it if it was so easy. So in Discord, if it's Dano Crypto 777 with no dots or anything like that, then yeah, that was me. But no, if it was like a fake, you'll tell if it's fake, because it'll have like a dot. Or if I ever send you a friend request on Discord, it's most likely a scam. But if it's coming from Dano Crypto 777, and it's the Sproto, I got like, you know, there's certain things on my account that it looks like, so that's real. So I am sending you a friend request. That means I actually really like you. But yeah, so the range you can see had been the wash trading range was established. They were going to push it up to 158, and it's just been bing bong and doot. And you can see support building up right here, right up under this on this spot. There's a second liquidation area, because if you think, look, if I'm in a 32x leverage trade right here, I bet thousands of other people are in a 32x leverage trade, or maybe even 50x. And then that level, 139, could potentially be where they pull the price, is right in there. And then that's then the overarching hour to 4 hour range that could be being established here, because you got these bottoms right here, you got this support right here. This is all support down here, right? Established at 138. and resistance established at 147 and 148. There's a mid-range of support that has been hit with this candle at 141. So this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets tough. Because, yeah, we just established the ranges, but are you going to be able to keep your head on straight and not revenge trade, not get too greedy, not set stop losses or take profits? That's all based on your risk management. And so you have to decide that for yourself, because that is going to be the difference between you preserving capital and not preserving capital. You will have losses. If you're going to trade and invest, you will have losses. The goal is to end the year with more money than you came out than what you put in. If you ended break even, that's even still a good lesson and still pretty good, because sometimes when people do try to trade and invest in whatever they're doing, they get destroyed. So even if you come out break even, you can take that as a win. So this is what we're going to hopefully, be doing on this channel. And we've done it before. But the key is that we got to learn and how to keep our head on straight. That's the biggest issue. Like I said, the final boss isn't the market. It isn't the exchanges. It's not the Fed. It's not Trump. It's not any of these things. It's not Binance. It's not no one. You know who the final boss is? I will remind you again. It's you. You are the final boss. When you get to that final boss and they reveal themselves, it's like this. And you're like, it was me the whole time? Yeah, it's been your ass the whole time. It's been you blocking yourself from realizing the truth that every financial game is rigged. How are you going to take advantage of it? That's it. That's the alpha. Everything's rigged. Everything has an insider. Are you going to become the insider or not? Are you going to be in the circles of information? Are you going to be in the places where they're the fly on the wall, or you're the fly on the wall, or you're sitting at the table? Can we get to that point? I hope so. I really hope so. I really, really hope so. So I will give credit to the people that are the guys inside of Real Vision. So instead of Raoul Paul being like, oh, it's basically risk-free, I'm like, that pisses me off. But this guy, Julian Biddle, he's one of the guys inside of Real Vision that does TA. And he's usually the ones that creates these pink charts that have the gradient fade into white. So I'm not going to take credit for these charts like a lot of people do. They'll post these charts and won't even tag the guy. So this chart is showing that there's an excess fear gap between DXY rates, collateralized commodities, the cyclical trends, and then the small caps. There's a massive gap between these. We've actually showed this similar type of inverse correlation gap with silver and the DXY. So when you go to you go to the DXY, go into TradingView and go to the DXY, and then go to the weekly chart or the monthly chart. The monthly chart is going to show you some really, really interesting information. Okay, we need information. Okay, we don't need false narratives. We don't need opinions. We need information, and then information leads to the truth. We start to get the information, and then we can actually look at it and see wow, okay, that did happen. That was true. Not maybe it'll happen, or no, that it actually did happen. So there is a massive inverse correlation. If you go on, it's the weekly where you see it really strong. Look at this gap of inflation and dollar de-dollarization right here, represented with the move of silver and then the DXY. It's the same inverse correlation. So silver is going to continue to rally. It's going to continue to rally. It's at $91 an ounce. By the end of the year, it could be at 150 to 200 an ounce. And so if that's the case, and look, I showed you this chart. We have this chart kind of steadily going up into 2026. We know precious metals are in a back order. But look, that we haven't even seen the massive volatility spike that we would normally see out of these pumps. Look, in 2020 we saw that, boom. In 2016-17, boom. Look, it's been sideways. We've basically been in a sideways mini bull market phase since 2023 going into 2026. It's just been mini bears and bulls. We haven't had a 2020, 2021 or 2026-17 blow off top yet. So this is the time to lock in. This is the lock-in mode, my friends. Like, we got to lock in. Look, concurrent viewers 6. No, it's got to be 20. Where are you at? Lock in today. Don't waste any more time. And so I'm telling you, it's going to be like nothing's happening, and then all at once we're going to get a whoom. And so we gotta lock in, guys. So like I said before, we are revamping everything. We're tightening up. We want the focus to be community. We want to make everyone money. The best thing that I can do, and to have quote clout, is to be like, hey, this Dano Dojo crew with everyone locked in and being and helping each other out. Like, hey, maybe we made some losses. Hey, have you had a strategy that's been working for you? Tell the Discord. Let's communicate together. If there's something that I've learned, which I've learned a lot, and we can share all this together. Like, you're farming a DeFi protocol? Are you doing good? Let's do this. No more gatekeeping. The one thing that I think is pissed me off more than anything my whole entire life is I feel like there's always been these gatekeepers of information. And it's like, I get it. It's like, how the Illuminati, they're always wanting to shield, and they want to have the information, but then they want to be the ones to then distribute it out and let you see what they want you to see. And then they get to keep all the information and learn all the tricks and the trades and get the family connections and the wealth and learn about the investing and all that stuff. And it's very like almost this hidden thing. You gotta be in the right circles to get that information. Well, I'm done with that shit. I am seeking wise counsel, and I want to be the person to then give that wise counsel and what I've seeked and put it out without gatekeeping it from people. Because if I want to, was Jesus gatekeeping stuff? He was pretty dead on. He would do parables, but he would have to make you think. But then Jesus was like, hey, this is the truth, the way, and the light, and this is the truth. I'm telling you the truth. And he got killed for it. But I don't want to get killed. I don't want to get killed. I just want to be a good custodian of God's work and will, and just this is the best way that I can do it. I can't see any other way that I could that I could do it. Build strong community of people that want to do good, make more money, take care of their families, take care of the people around them, and then just put good energy out into the world. We need more of that. We need more of that. So this is what we're trying to build here. So if you want to be a part of this and you want to lifestyle wise get better, lock in, level up, feel like you're actually progressing with something, and be with a group of people that are trying to on the same mission, get in the Discord, follow this channel, and we're going to make something happen. I got a fire lit under my ass, and it's burning. So if you want to feel that same energy, let's go. We got to do it. It's the only way that we're going to not be taken over and shaken out by these institutions and the FUD and all this Genius Clarity Act. I don't give a shit about all that. You know what matters? Us getting network effect tokens and not getting shaken out of our bags because they're buying. They're buying. And they're trying, and the media conglomerate machine is trying to get you to just prediction bet and get cash. That's going down in value. And then you have a 90%, 95% lose rate in doing prediction markets in sports betting. All the while, the biggest institutions in the world, like the banks that have been stealing your money since you've been in the banking system, are getting into crypto. So let's go. We cannot let them buy our coins without us being in them as well and first. No. It's just like Pulse Chain. It's going to be nothing and then all at once. And then are you going to be that person even, and I'm just using Pulse Chain as an example for me because this is how I would feel. It could be any ecosystem. It could be Say, Sui, whatever. I don't care. I don't care what it is. You pick it. That's for you to decide. But I would be so frustrated that I had been talking about Pulse Chain this whole time, testing out the DeFi, and then I gave up, and then all of a sudden, the damn thing goes up 1,000x because liquidity just starts coming in. And then I could have been earning fees and generating fees from all those pairs that are in there that people start jumping into because there's this massive privacy narrative that's happening, and people start realizing that, oh, I can use like Pulse Chain, and these whales start coming in with liquidity. This could happen to any number of chains. You just need to be there. We need to be there and not be like on the side being like, well, I guess, I don't know, is it kind of like, it's too risky, it's speculative. It's like, guess what? You're losing money anyway. If you don't invest and you don't do anything and it's just sitting in a savings account, guess what? At the end of the year, it's about down 20%. It's about down 20%. They're going to keep printing the money. It's not going to, there's this whole thing of like they're going to keep printing the money. That's just what they do. That's what they're good at. They print the money. They're going to continue to print the money. So let's get a little bit of AI alpha here. So the markets are with the hot news of the BTC ETFs on fire. So this is the thing with this volatility, BlackRock, Bitwise, Valkyrie, whatever, ARK Invest, you name it, Grayscale, they're all now trying to scoop up as much of the ETH, Bitcoin, and Solana and XRP as possible to service ETFs that are going to be then going into 401ks, Roth IRAs, and they're going to all have staking. They're making it seem like they can't decide this bullshit. They know there's going to be staking. They're just doing the pony show. It's coming. So, but we need to know that we can already just start doing this. You can just do it. You don't have to ask permission. It's permissionless. That's what blockchain's all about. That's what is like. I didn't have to ask permission to get my seed phrase and 12-word seed phrase for my wallets. Like, that's my choice. I don't have to sign a disclosure agreement or agree to terms of use or whatever like that. Like in terms of like certain DeFi. Yeah, there probably is maybe like a disclaimer, like, look, you could lose all your money. It's risky. So there you go. There's the disclaimer. It's just like going into a skate park. Hey, disclaimer, you could break your head, but if you're good, you can have fun. Yeah, I love comparing crypto to skateboarding. It's like the best comparison. I love it. Because when you're a skateboarder, when you're a true skateboarder, you don't quit. Like, even when it hurts, you might lose a trade or two. You might bust where you like the breath got taken out of you, but like if you can get back up and you can land it and do it again, you, sir, my friend, you're built different. You are built different. And that's what we want. We want people who are built different. And if you're not, we'll rebuild you. Okay. So let's do a chat check-in. Chat, what's going on? Are you guys doing okay? We need to do a chat check-in. Are you guys okay? How are you feeling? I think the market is taking full advantage, and Binance and all the wash trader exchanges are taking full advantage of this market structure crap. You know, we know crypto's going up. It's got the trajectory. It's got the arc. It's just like it's just being wash traded. All right, everyone's good. Okay, we got Jason. Jason Crypto Beats. I almost called you Jason Casper. Jason Beats is in the house. We got Don. We got Loco. We got Don. We have Kuzim. We have Dave. We got Crypto Fart in the house. And I noticed people are coming back. You know, people are coming back to crypto. They're coming back. I think they're feeling the FOMO. It's weird because there's two different types of FOMO. There's the FOMO that you feel that like is instinctual. It's like intuition. Like you feel like something's happening and you don't know like what exactly it is, but you feel it. So then you start to feel a sense of urgency. You're like, oh my God, am I like gonna like basically miss a move? And then now people are feeling this. The people that have been in crypto before and they maybe took a break, they had to like leave. They're coming back because they're feeling that instinctual FOMO. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. I noticed a bunch of people, like old accounts, some people that were mods in the channel, like, or some people that were like, were always in, and then they were gone for 6 months. I mean, they're just like left off the face of the freaking earth, like completely they were just gone. I was like, where did everyone go? And I will tell you, I took it personal. I took it personal. I thought it was me. I was like, oh, do I suck? Oh, people don't like my channel. And I was just like totally taking it personal like a baby. And that's something that I have to work on. There's certain things that I think I do take personally when it comes to something I'm passionate about. And that's natural. It just means I'm passionate. I'm a fucking real person. I'm not an AI Asian. I'm not an AI Asian stupid clip cap cut channel. I'm a real freaking person. So, and that's the thing. I think people will relate to that I am an actual real person. I'm gonna give you emotion. I will try and figure this out. And so I was genuinely worried. I was like, did I just scare everyone away? No, it wasn't me. It's not about me. Shut up, Daniel. It's not about you. Everyone was having a hard time. The whole entire want was having a hard time. There's uncertainty in the markets. Crypto is going to be the last thing that some people are going to have to want to try and worry about. They have to take care of their families. They got to put food on the table. They got to work. They got things to do. It's okay. But there's seasons. There's seasons of FOMO and there's seasons. I get it. So that's the reality. You know, it's just like there's times when people come in and they start feeling that FOMO. So what I'm telling you is, instinctually, because I see that, I see people coming back, I feel that myself, there's going to be a next layer and a next session of FOMO. It's going to be the one where prices are going ham and people are like chucking, they're trying to take out a loan because they just missed the damn run. Now that is where things are going to get really interesting. And we in this channel are going to freaking make so much money from this. Do you understand? Do you understand? If you believe it, you say it, you follow enough people that are saying this, we're saying it together, we're working, we're doing it. How could it not come true? How could it not come true? It's an energetic fact. It's energetic law. So this is what we have to be here before that FOMO that I'm talking about happens. When we start seeing this damn dollar start going back, this is the only way. I'm telling you, bull market is fully activated when this dollar is getting crushed. There's no strong dollar in a bull market. It's as simple as that. Strong dollar, bear market. No one's getting into assets. This thing gets into the toilet. I want it down because every time we've been in this range, it was a bull market. 17, 21. We ain't there yet. This is when you buy. This is when you make the moves. When everyone's saying that blah, 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 crypto's dead. All right, we got our alarm going off on Zen. Let's go. All right, it's crossing the Rubicon. All right, it's getting back on $12. Let's go. Like I said, Zen, something's happening. They're shaking people out right now on the Zen on Horizon, and it's like I'm watching the crap out of this thing right now. I'm really watching this one because I do not want to miss the move on this, guys. If you want to follow this particular trade with me, you might have some fun. If you want some dopamine hits, this is the time. You want some dopamine hits? They're coming in hot on Dano Crypto. And make sure you guys are checking out the new partnership because we thought to ourselves, we got to align and we have to play the game. And when you play the game, and if you play it right, you just might win something, So we have a brand new partnership with WEEX, and so far it's been really great. We like working with them. And we have a exclusive bonus for you guys. So whenever you sign up with my link, obviously you're going to get, it's the typical thing. I've explained it before, but you'll get some bonuses. And the reason why I picked WEEX, it's got ultra fast execution. So the limit orders hit pretty well. You can obviously set your stop losses, take profits. You can, do the trading competitions. The WEEX has a token. If you buy the token and stake it and hold it, you get airdrops. So they'll give you an airdrop, and also if you hold a certain amount of weeks, then you get discounts on the trading fees and spot buying as well. So going into 2026, we are going to be building the WEEX army here on Dano Crypto. And so if you want to join in, make sure you sign up with the link and put in your first trade. Let me know that you put in your first trade. Put the screenshot in the Discord. It's that simple. Put the screenshot. You got your first trade, P&L wins, losses, and then let me know what coin you're trading. So then we inside the Discord could start doing some TA on specific coins, maybe that you are wanting to trade. We don't want it to be just specifically about what we are looking at, but then also maybe there's something cooking that's on your side and you want people to know about it. This is a great way to interact inside of the Discord. And also, please post some memes. We got Meme City in here. We want to make sure that you guys are fully interacting and you can really take part in this community. So let's go. All right. So as you see right now, there's an oscillating wave happening in trend there's a top trend happening with Zen right now. You can see that building up from the 13th, we have just been cooking into resistance points that have been built up from previous bull market. So if you look on the yearly chart in the all chart, you can see in 2021 we had peaks up to $120 freaking dollars, and then in what was it? Is this the right one? Yeah, this was in the previous bull market too. Oh my god, in 2018, I didn't even realize that. But we had this moment in, 2021? Was that the price? That was the price? It was 128, but I thought it just went to 21 bucks. Oh my gosh, yeah. So there's possible that they could be trying to push this thing back into previous resistance points in the old legacy contract. This is wild. Okay. All right, yeah, this is why I've been trying to follow this thing, because if this thing pops into where I think it's gonna go, and the whales just come in with holders or come in with liquidity, this thing just might cook. And the fact of the matter is that we were talking about Horizon a couple months ago, and we kept seeing it on chain. I mentioned it kind of off the cuff. And man, we could have front ran this thing hard. That's the thing. If we that's where we need to learn. That's it. It's like, okay, we saw it, but we didn't do anything about it. It's just like silver. If you've watched this channel long enough, we talked about silver at $30 an ounce, and we called the price move. But we didn't do anything about it. So this is what we're going to change in 2026 is you feel that instinctual intuition feeling. We're acting on it, and we're going to collectively try and test it and see what the hell is going to happen. And it's not going to be risk-free.
the BTC has just sent their BTC outbound.
It's not going to be risk-free. Max, you stop it. Dude, Jubes for you 22. Oh, someone just came in from my childhood and just revealed my AIM screen name. Stop. You stop it right now. Jubes for you 22. Guys, that is like, oh my God. That is my OG AIM screen name. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, well, man, I think we've I love you too, bro. Let's hang out. Oh my gosh, it's been way too long. I think the last time I ran into you was at like I don't even know. Don't reveal. I can't dox where I'm at, so, and don't dox me either. People will track me down. You're like, you said that this coin looked good. I'm down 95%. People were tracking down Paulie when he rugged pork. Oh my gosh. People were trying to fight Paulie in the street. And if you guys don't know who Paulie is, then you haven't been in crypto long enough. Let's go. All right, if wherever platform you're watching on, please make sure you like let yourselves be known. Hit the heart button, the like button, the reshare button, all the buttons, all the things. Oh, we're gonna be watching this trade like a hawk. We bonked this one though. I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you the truth here, okay? Last night we killed it on this trade. We actually destroyed on the Zen trade, and because we still are trying to like knock this part of Daniel, this part of me out of existence, out of my being, is that one that gets a little jumpy and gets greedy and wants to keep getting the dopamine hits. That's what I have to fix in my strategy, because I'm actually a good trader. I'm actually really good. I figured it out. I was like, I am a good trader. I'm actually pretty damn good at it. But like I said, the final boss and the person that you have to battle the most is yourself. It's not the market. It's not the whatever. Like I said, it is you. You are the final boss. So can you just get a hold of yourself, and then you will be a good trader? Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. And you'll be a better trader. Oh my God. All right, well, I gotta look at this, see if we passed 4,000 subscribers yet, because like we were so damn close. Yes, we did it. It's not as exciting as I would think it would feel, but it's okay. But I mean, man, I've been grinding. I tell you what, I've been grinding on this damn channel for 3.5 years. It's been banned 2 times. It's been through a lot. This channel's been through a lot, and I really do think had been blocked, shadow banned, and all just to hell. So the fact that I am at 4,000 subscribers now, holy moly! But it's all because of you guys. And if you've ever shared this channel, or just shared it to a friend, or have said, "Oh yeah, I like watching this channel," like I really appreciate you guys. Like, thank you so much. And I want to show my gratitude, my love, my appreciation for you guys, because if I didn't have you watching, if I didn't and no one was coming, I mean, I would just be talking to this brick. I'd be talking to the wall. I'd be talking to this brick wall. The meme. I would be like, So, thank you. We really enjoy doing this. Like I do. We actually enjoy doing this. And I told Headband last night, I called him. I said, I don't think I can do anything else, dude. Crypto was made for me. I need to figure this out. It's for my brain. It's like, I got to figure this out. And when I figure it out, I said, everyone's eating, not just me. I'm going to be like Drake. I'm going to be making sure North South Side eats. I'm going to make sure that everyone that's watching this channel is doing the same stuff that I'm doing, and we're going to be successful together. That's it. I'm commanding it. It's not a prayer. It's not a hope. It's not a dream. It's a freaking commandment to the universe. I'm commanding the Dano Dojo crew is going to be the richest, most successful people in the entire world. I'm commanding it. That's it. I'm not stopping. 4,000? Cool. Where's the million? I'm not stopping. I'm not quitting. And neither should you. We're going to accomplish what was a dream and put it into reality. I'm commanding it. That's it. It's over. It's done. It's in the damn code. It's in stone. We've already made it. That's it. We've already made it, my friends. That's the kind of attitude that we need to have. We've already made it. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. So let's lock in. Get on the links, get on the Discord, click the crap out of all of this stuff that is in the description of this channel right now. And let's take this crypto cycle that we're coming into right now seriously. Let's lock this damn thing in. Okay? Let's lock it in. So here's the link. Go to the website. Follow me on X. This is the Discord link. Make sure you click that. And I'm telling you, this Discord now is going to be so much better. It's actually going to be providing more value. You're going to be able to talk amongst each other. The more we get acquainted, the more that when, and look, I already did a meetup on one of the Bitcoin conferences. We're going to be planning more meetups so we can mastermind this shit. Like, why are we going to gatekeep people? Like the freaking stupid vape cabal and thread guy and all those people. Like, they seem like they're in their little club. Cool. Let's make our own club. If you're not gonna quote give us the alpha and you just get to have the contracts early, I don't have anything to do with you. We're gonna make our own cabal that's gonna actually be open information. All you gotta do is just we're gonna be doing it together. We're not gatekeeping shit. So you find something, show me. Okay? I find something, I'm showing you. It's that 2026 is shit. We're shedding light. We're shedding light. We're illuminating this stuff. So then it doesn't feel secluded. Oh, like it's just like all you got to do is just you find my channel, get in here. You found something cool, tell me about it. I find something, I'm going to tell you. That's all that matters. We have to build together. This is not a one pony show. This isn't, oh, I made the money and I'm going to go on my private island now. No, that's not how this is going to work. So we're going to do it right. We're going to do it properly. All right. Is there anything else we need to discuss? Anything else? I mean, I think I pretty much covered it. I mean, I think I summed it up. You know, just let's really start to take this seriously. Yeah. Shoot. Give me something. Give me something. Nothing? Okay, cool. All right, let's get to work. I'll see you on the next live stream.